Hey everyone, Scott from MySeps here. And today I wanted to show you some examples of some separations that I've done that seem to be a lot of colors, but using some special tips and tricks, I was able to get these down to 6 colors or even less on some of them. So I wanted to show you them one by one and go over the different techniques that I used to create these separations. So here goes. So here's some artwork that I separated, and this is a 6 color separation going on a black shirt. And what's unique about it is there's no orange being printed in this separation. This is only red and yellow creating all of these tones. So if you look in the upper right hand corner here, you've got basically what looks like to be a spot orange, but it's really not. It's a percentage of red and yellow mixing together. And as you can see on the sample here, it's really created a nice orange tone using only those 2 colors. So I'll go ahead and show you the channels individually. We've got the underbase, a gray, the red, yellow, the highlight white, and then an optional black. The black I like to have in there just because I think it makes it look a little bit better, and I think that it helps with the trapping of the underbase, and it also helps out if you ever decide to put it on another color garment in the future. So if it was going to be going on a navy or a charcoal shirt down the line, you'll have that black plate to use for that. Next up, we have another piece of artwork here that is 6 colors in the separation. And what I'd like to show you on this separation is there is no blue at all used in the separation. I'm using the garment color of blue and a little bit of black and white to create the different shading in this upper car and in the dice and inside the text and things like that. So again, similar colors to the last one. We have the underbase, a gray, red, yellow, highlight white, black. And if I take the background off, you can see this is actually what it would look like if it was being printed on a white shirt. So it really utilizes the shirt color in a lot of the artwork. And I think that's really nice because it's going to give you a much softer feel on the shirt rather than having to print an underbase and a couple blues. All that plastisol on the shirt will create that thicker feel, whereas this is going to give a nice soft feel on the print. So that is the advantage of using the garment color whenever you can. So I really like how this one turned out. And you can actually change this background to any color you want and have kind of a unique look. So I thought that was pretty cool. Here's another 6 color separation that ended up going on a red shirt. Also, the red and yellow are being mixed a lot in here to create a lot of the brown tones in this outer ring and the tan tones around the sun here. So there's a lot going on with the red and yellow here. All kinds of different tones. And also, this one does have a spot green. And then what I did in here, in this area, there's a purple. So I used a mix of red and blue to get those purple tones. Again, overlaying the 2 colors on top of each other to create a new tone. So I think this one came out pretty good for 6 colors on a red shirt. We got the base white, blue, green, red, yellow, and black. Here's another separation that I did. This one is using only 5 colors. And what's different about this one is it was done using Discharge inks. So there was no underbase. And kind of the key to doing a discharge separation visually in Photoshop is when you have these channels, you want to put them at about 80%. That way you can really see how it's going to look when it's put onto a black background. So I like how the outer edge here, the purple glow, you don't see any like underbase poking out, and that's because there is none. There's no underbase at all on this artwork. So this is just a purple sitting directly on the garment. So here's the purple by itself, then the light pink, green, neon green, and then white discharge. All of these colors are printed as discharge colors. So I'll show them to you one by one. And as you can see, it looks pretty good on the shirt, and it was all discharge inks. Okay, so the last one that I have here is a red tonal design on a dark red maroon shirt. And so I was able to achieve this look using only 4 colors total. We have an underbase, gray, 1 red, and black on top. And I'm using halftones of all of those colors to create this effect. So here's the underbase. We have our gray, our red on top, and then a black on top of that. And that creates all of those different red tones using only 1 red and the underbase to make it appear to be more tones, but it's actually only 4 colors. See, if you see the black here, it's all halftones. There's no solid black anywhere in the channel. And here's a picture of the printed sample. Came out pretty close. So that's about it. If you have any questions about this video or any other questions about separations in general, please leave them down in the comments. I will try to answer them as soon as I can. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. See ya.